Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. There's nothing quite like kicking back with a cold beer after a long week, right? It's a simple pleasure many of us enjoy, but have you ever paused and wondered, is this actually good for me? Specifically, a question that comes up often, especially for men, is can drinking beer harm your prostate? It's a valid concern. And today, we're going to pour into the facts and separate the myths from reality. First, let's understand what the prostate is. It's a small gland about the size of a walnut, located just below the bladder in men. Its main job is to produce a fluid that nourishes and transports sperm. As men get older, it's common for the prostate to grow larger, a condition known as benign prostatic hyperplasia or BPH. While BPH isn't cancerous, it can cause uncomfortable urinary symptoms, like a frequent urge to go or a weak stream. So where does beer fit into this picture? Beer, like any alcoholic beverage, can have a few effects on the body that are relevant to prostate health. The key player here is alcohol itself. Alcohol is a diuretic, which means it makes you need to urinate more often. If you already have an enlarged prostate, that's putting pressure on your bladder. This increased urine production can make your symptoms feel much worse. You might find yourself running to the bathroom more frequently, especially at night, which can really disrupt your sleep and quality of life. Furthermore, some studies suggest that heavy alcohol consumption in general might irritate the bladder and prostate, potentially worsening the symptoms of conditions like prostatitis, which is inflammation of the prostate. Think of it like this. If you have a sensitive area, constantly poking at it isn't going to help it feel better. Alcohol could be that poked for an already irritated prostate. Now, let's talk about the big C, prostate cancer. This is complies. The research on a direct link between moderate beer drinking and the risk of developing prostate cancer is not entirely clear. Some large-scale studies have found no significant association, while others hint that very heavy, long-term drinking might be linked to a higher risk of more aggressive forms of the disease. The key word here is heavy. We're not talking about 1 or 2 beers on the weekend. We're talking about a consistent pattern of excessive consumption over many years. So, what's the verdict? Does this mean you have to give up beer forever? Not necessarily. The concept of moderation is absolutely crucial. For most men, enjoying a beer in moderation is unlikely to cause significant harm to their prostate. The American Heart Association defines moderate drinking for men as up to 2 standard drinks per day. A standard drink is 1 12-ounce beer. However, if you are already experiencing urinary symptoms or have been diagnosed with a prostate condition like BPH you might find that even moderate amounts of alcohol, including beer, make your symptoms flare up. In this case, it might be a smart move to cut back or even eliminate beer to see if it brings you some relief. Listening to your body is your best guide. The most important takeaway is to be mindful of your overall lifestyle, focusing on a balanced diet rich in fruits and vegetables, maintaining a healthy weight, and getting regular exercise are all proven strategies for supporting prostate health and reducing your overall health risks. Think of your health as a big puzzle. Beer is just one small piece. It's the whole picture that matters most. If you have any concerns about your prostate health or are experiencing new or worsening symptoms, the best course of action is always to talk to your doctor. They can give you personalized advice based on your specific health history. Don't rely on internet articles alone. Get a professional opinion. I hope this clears things up and gives you a balanced perspective. It's not about fear. It's about being informed and making smart choices for your long-term well-being. Thanks so much for watching today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And do you and T forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next video. Stay healthy, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next one.